Hello and good evening, ladies and gentlemen. Welcome to Citizen AY, the platform where we speak truth to power. Tonight, I probably would speak too long, but I want you to help me. RIP one Nigeria. I'm sorry. Jay, that country is gone. It's gone. It's gone. I'm telling you. I'm laughing. But in all seriousness, actually, in all seriousness, it's actually not funny. I'm going to play you 2 sets of videos. Please tell me what is the official policy. That's all I'm asking you to do. You will listen to these 2 videos and tell me what is the official policy of Contraption Nigeria. If after watching this, you still believe in one Nigeria, oh boy, you get problem. You get problem. You cannot believe in this nonsense. Listen to this. There is a man who was questioned by the National Assembly today. He was brought to be questioned by the National Assembly. Let's listen to what he has to say and listen to what Malami said. And they contradict each other. And they're in the same government. And you tell me we have a country? Nah, we don't. Listen to this.
Cover loot. Meanwhile, the committee is querying and allegedly...
This is the Accountant General that is explaining the disbursement plan of the recovered loot.
Missing 5 million euros from recovered funds by the federal government.
Recoveries are for state governments, specific state governments. I know there was a time recovery was made on behalf of, is it Plateau State? There was one for Bayelsa, there's one for different states. If Delta, so such recoveries go specifically to those states that for which
let's give an example. I mean, there's something trending, the recovery of Ibori loot. Where will it be paid into?
It was paid to the state. Is it Delta or Delta State? It was paid to Delta State.
But that's contrary to the information that it was.
No. Any recovery, Honorable Chair, Honorable Committee. Any recovery that is, arising from looted funds from a particular state goes to the state. The state governors will not even allow this to fly. You know, Honorable. You know they will not. They will take federal government to court for holding their money. So we don't joke and we don't play with that. We pay them their money.
Now, you heard him say it goes to the states, right? You heard that. And I wasn't dreaming. You heard him say it. He came from the Accountant General's mouth. Now listen to this bit and tell me this government is not a fraud and we should not support it in any way, shape or form. Doubt this if you can. Here is Malami saying completely the opposite. And then the same government, listen. You see the wording on the thing here. Let me even make it big. Let me blow it up for you, because I want to make sure. I don't like to. You see, I want you to see the wording. It says disbursement plans for 4.2 million loot, return loot. Then it says here, in the section here, it says why recovered 4.2 million Ibori loot won't go to Delta State, Malami. Doesn't that contradict what the Accountant General just said? Let's listen.
Considerations after indeed the whole process has been consummated. So in as much as there exists such correspondence from Delta State government, the fact remains that that consideration perhaps can be a kind of considerable proposal as it relates to further negotiations. But as it is, the issue that borders on 4.2 has been signed, sealed, and delivered. And Nigeria does not stand a possibility of revisiting same after the repatriation. Perhaps it could have been a possibility before the signing of the agreement, before the repatriation of the money, but certainly not after.
I mean, it's intriguing, isn't it, Honorable Minister, that the UK seems to be at, they seems to be stronger than us, that have the money. Unfortunately, these monies were looted. They are Nigerian money. Why are they the one dictating the tune in this regard? It is Nigerian money.
Well, the tune has not been exclusively dictated by UK. What happened was a product of negotiation.
Can you hear the nonsense this man is saying? Put that aside. I want you to read what is behind here. It says, why recovered 4.2 million Ibori loot won't go to Delta State. And here is your accountant general going against that. So the question I'm asking here is this. They are both in the same government. Accountant General Federal, Attorney General of the Federation, and the Accountant General. And they are giving differing views on the same amount of money. The 4.2 million naira loot. Which one do you believe? Can you see that Nigeria is a fraud? Can you not see? Or can you not see that this Nigeria that we're talking about is a fraud? This one Nigeria is a fraud. It's a fraud. If you are not looking at this and asking questions and saying categorically, break it up now. Break up that contraption called Nigeria. RIP one Nigeria. Say it. Say it categorically. Because this is nonsense. Look, let me just go and show you. Just so no, you see, by the way, that's another nonsense. How in this day and age we're having an open drainage system in the 21st century in that contraption. That's another mess we'll come into later on. Let's go into this one. Let me just go into this thing for you. See, the accountant general telling us return for loot is not going to go to it goes to the states. And yet, in the same breath, the same government, they're saying it won't go to Delta State. Let me read it. Let's go to the beginning. Let's see if I can find anything here. 1 second.
Enforcement of Nigerian law exclusively, but it's a process that factor mutual consideration among the parties of interest. And that mutual engagement, that mutual negotiation gave rise to what we had as an agreement signed by the two parties, the Nigeria and UK. And embedded in the agreement is an understanding of factors relating to transparency and accountability, on account of which Nigeria and UK came to terms relating to the application of the funds recovered, which understanding is that an understanding that key projects existing in the nation, Abuja-Kano Highway, Lagos-Ibadan Expressway, and Second Niger Bridge should be considered for the purpose of deployment of these resources with a view to ensure that key infrastructural development projects that affect the entire nation be the utmost the beneficiaries of these funds. And within
did you hear that? Did you hear that? The accountant general could not even say this. So the government, they see they are doing this thing on the hop. The accountant general is saying the states it goes to them. But this is the attorney general saying, oh, no. We keep it. We use it for infrastructure. Where's the money that was meant for infrastructure in the first place? Where's the money gone? Can you not see that then this one Nigeria is a fraud? It's a fraud. Ladies and gentlemen, I almost want to cry. I almost want to cry for the coming generation. You see, my generation, we've lived through it. If we stay in one Nigeria, my worry is the coming generation, they will be gone. Their future, at least we managed to try and get ourselves out and be able to scream, and we're now trying to effect the change. If we don't break up contraction Nigeria now, I fear for the coming generation. I really do. Under these two stooges who are there, under these two, look at this one, telling you they return the loot, the loot is returned to the states, to this one, who's saying that no, it's not going to be used for infrastructure. By the way, this is the state of the infrastructure, in case you're wondering. That's the state of the infrastructure. That's in Imo State. I mean, ladies and gentlemen, before I go, behind me you see I'm doing a 3,000 meter swim, 150 meters lap for Yoruba Nation. I'll be doing it on the 22nd of August, 2 to 4 p.m. It'll be sponsored swim. I'm in training. I'm swimming. I'm trying to get myself up to that level. Hopefully, I know. And the swimming does help my back, so that's why I'm doing it. But more so, I want to do something for the nation, so at least we can try and please donate to the account that you see behind me. I'll be making some more announcements about that later on. You'll be seeing some things coming in and out, and I'll be giving you more updates as we go along. But I fear for the coming generation. If we don't break apart that contraption, if Yoruba Nation doesn't leave and Biafra Nation doesn't leave and Middle Belt, I fear for the coming generation of Yoruba people and Biafrans and Middle Belt. I fear for their future. Because this is a fraudulent governance. They are intent on enslaving us as well, Fulanizing and making the places alternate. We must reject it and resist it. RIP One Nigeria. Ladies and gentlemen, you're watching Citizen AY, the platform where we speak truth to power. Thank you and goodbye. Keep in touch. Keep it locked on Citizen AY, the platform where we speak truth to power. Thank you and goodbye.